welcome.
Welcome.
Uh, I don't know you again,
Oh,
right?
I'm, yeah, I am Ryan, aka Azure.
Okay.
That's Azure, not Azure, like some
Yeah,
people say for
I
some
thought it was
reason.
Azure.
No, it's Azure.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not an anime boy.
It's no, it's not an anime thing, dude.
Oh, okay.
Azure is a color.
I mean, yeah, but isn't it
Yeah.
Azul? Isn't Azul the
No, it's
Azul is
Azure.
Azul is Spanish.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Azure. Azure is like a shade of blue, I think.
Or
I like,
Is Azure French?
I don't know, dude.
You took
Let me look
French.
this up. I did take French. No. Blue in French is blur,
Oh,
so it's not
bleh.
that. Yeah, bleu. Yeah, azure is a color. When I look it up, it's the color between
Hold on.
cyan and
I'm
blue.
looking it up. All right.
Oh my
This is
God.
supposed to be a topic about video games, but we're just going into
Yeah, we're going on a long tangent about the color blue.
Azure. It's like a tealy color.
Uh-huh.
It's like a turquoise.
Yep.
It's a cool color.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I
so
I like it.
as
So,
the title of this video and maybe the thumbnail probably suggests, this is
actually,
about video games.
yes.
All right, and
Video games
I
are
play none of
amazing.
them, except I do play a lot of them.
Yeah, I play like know, a small amount,
Yeah, yeah, you
it's
know,
yeah.
it's just on the side. Okay.
Yeah.
And we have some questions.
Oh.
We're gonna ask one another. All right.
Uh-huh.
And these questions are gonna be great. All right.
Right.
So
Uh-huh.
would you like to say your first question, or would you want me to say my first question?
I I think hmm. I think I will go first.
Okay. Go ahead. It doesn't have to be in order,
Because
by the way. You just pick one.
right. All right. So, this is a question that I've actually been meaning to ask. It's a very interesting
Yes.
question. Um, in video games, music sets the tone very well. You
Yeah.
can't have like I don't think I've ever played a video game without music on because it's
Yeah.
just it sets the tone very well and like it adds to the experience. Is there
Absolutely.
any kind of music in a video game where when you first heard it, it gave you an eerie and odd because music in video games usually gives you, I don't know, like battle music usually gives you more adrenaline for the fight,
Sure.
but like I like the kind of music that like is unsettling. Have you
Oh, that's a
ever,
good question.
yeah, have you ever experienced
Like
that with a video game?
unsettling music.
Yeah.
Um, it doesn't count as music, but I think
Mm-hmm.
Minecraft's eerie noises are are are
That's
are
true.
are very immersive.
Yeah, like the cave noises.
Uh huh.
That makes sense.
I believe Zelda is famous for having tons of creepy music,
Yeah,
like
that's true.
especially in Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. I believe like
Uh-huh.
you know the fire dungeon in Ocarina of
Mm-hmm.
Time. That one's like crazy creepy, right?
Yeah.
Or God, I'm trying to think because all the games I play are relaxing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, oh, that's it. Hold on, let me look at my Steam list.
Okay.
No, no. Actually I really can't say I have.
Yeah, it's a rare thing though.
Yeah,
But whatever does happen, it's captivating.
yeah. There's so many game soundtracks that are so like fitting for the for the game. Like,
Yes.
in Portal 2, the music is super like robotic and like futuristic and stuff.
Futuristic, yeah.
But it's like in the background.
Sci-fi.
Because the thing is, right, you most of the places you're in Portal 2 are like very open, very open, but so it's like off in the background,
Yeah.
as if it's like, to play with the whole. This place is humongous,
Yeah.
but
This is ginormous.
yeah. Honestly, I think it's more eerie when a game doesn't have music at all.
That is true. Yeah.
I know one thing. I remember hearing people a lot. You remember when Power Washing Simulator was the hip new thing?
Yeah.
That I believe that game had no music.
Yeah.
Like especially when you were like doing the actual washing. So it just you just heard footsteps and like the occasional noise.
Yeah.
And so that's pretty terrifying.
Yeah, a lot of horror games do that where there's no music at all, and you just hear your own
Yeah.
footsteps. It's creepy as hell.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. We'll trade off questions, all right?
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I asked, do you think grinding in a game should be a part of the game's progression?
Ooh, that's a very good question.
Like, is grinding like
Is grinding
should it
worth
be
it?
should it be like optional,
Yeah.
or should it or do you have to grind for games?
I feel like for the people who don't want to grind, because I get it, there are people who are just like, I don't want to do that. It's the thing over and over and over. I feel like optional is the best about it. Like, you can have an option to turn off and on how much XP you get,
Mm-hmm.
and like you get more XP if you don't want to grind from like story-driven battles and battles that like are important,
Yeah,
so that you don't
like it feels important.
you don't have to grind. Yeah.
Like that's like one thing where it's like if you grind for a little too much, and you're like 4 levels ahead of everything, it's just too easy.
Yes. Yeah. Or it sometimes gets difficult at that point in a game like Pokemon, where like you can't catch new Pokemon anymore because they're actually too strong.
That's
You know,
true.
it's-
That's true. Or
It's
I mean, that's kind of like the RPG type of grinding. There is like some grinding like in like more like adventure based games where you're like trying to get an item,
yes.
like I don't know, Minecraft or Stardew Valley or something.
Yeah.
Or like I just need this one thing. Like I'm
Yes.
grinding for like let's say netherite.
Yes, I've done that. That was really difficult.
Yeah, netherite's annoying as hell.
It is lengthy to get your hands on.
But it is worth it. I will admit.
It is.
I mean,
They're bountiful.
yeah, but because it's like grinding can be fun for him. Well, actually, I do have a story about this. This morning,
Yeah.
I was playing Terraria,
Right.
right? And since you're Terraria absent, I guess. You're
I played it once on the PS3 and I never touched it again.
fair enough. Fair enough. I'm not
Yeah.
But it's like I was trying to get a compass,
Mm-hmm.
and compasses drop from like a couple enemies,
Yeah.
like deep underground. I was playing for like 3 hours this morning, and not a single one of them dropped a compass.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there like going insane because nothing would drop a compass. So
Yeah.
I went into a world where like I already had like good stuff. Like, I beat the game, right?
Yeah.
To look for a compass, I didn't have one there either.
Wow.
I guess I remember like kind of getting them Because like when you're so powerful, you just kind of kill stuff and you just kind of get like, old gear very
Yeah.
commonly. I must have just tossed away my compasses.
Dang.
I mean, I used one for
Yeah.
for that playthrough, but so fucking annoying.
That sounds
Like
frustrating.
just give me the compass or give me a way to craft a compass.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause Jeebus Christmas.
I I don't like I think drop rates should be increased generally for that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. Like I get it if you want to lower the drop rate for something that's like and something that's really powerful, but I feel like a compass doesn't deserve
That's true.
to have a drop rate that must be as low as that.
Yeah, dude, it drops for like 5 enemies. Five
Wow.
or six different enemies. Okay, it drops from a mother slime, a
Mhm.
salamander, a crawdad, an undead Viking, and a snowflakes.
Wow.
You could imagine I killed every single one of them on sight, and not a single
And
time
no compass.
did they drop a compass.
Yeah.
I mean, mind you, they have less than like a 3% drop rate, all of them.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was frustrating. Anyway, yeah. But it's like,
That reminds me of Minecraft when
yeah.
like me and my buddy were going to the Nether. We were trying to fight the Wither in our survival world and trying to get the Wither skulls, and they just couldn't
Oh
get
yes, yes.
any. Yeah,
Wither skeletons are terrible to get.
I used a looting 3 sword, and it just
Yeah,
I only got one.
yeah. Well, the thing is, right? Like, you can make like wither skeleton farms.
Yeah,
I mean, it's really annoying to do because you need to top slab everything.
mm-hmm.
Make sure nothing can spawn on the Nether fortress except for the things that you want to spawn. But you know,
Yeah,
it's still very annoying.
yeah,
But yeah, I don't know. In terms of drop rates, I feel like there are certain things, especially in games like Terraria, where it's just like some like silly things, like like silly stuff,
yes.
things that don't actually matter can have a silly drop rate of like 1 in 1,000% chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because it's like it doesn't affect your gameplay. I mean,
yeah,
it might
it
if you
doesn't.
really, really, really want it, but at that point you're just uh, beggars can't be choosers. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
That's exactly what you said.
yeah.
Huh.
Would you do you have another question for us?
Let's see here.
Okay.
So, um, so let's.
No.
What?
What's
Okay.
happening?
All right. So the gamers like us,
Mm-hmm.
we experience the road rage of gaming, which is
Gamer rage.
gamer rage, rage
Yeah.
quitting, all that kind of stuff. We've all done it. We've all been there. It
Yeah.
sucks. We move on.
Yeah, you deal with it.
But it's fun to talk about this stuff. So I want to know what's the most difficult time you've had in a video game? Like when have you gotten the most frustrated, the most angry? And how did you deal with that anger?
I tell you what, I was getting a little gamer rage finding that fucking compass, but
Yeah, it relates to that kind of. There you go.
Oh man, I can't even think. It might have been when I was playing Shovel Knight. That game's so fucking hard.
Shovel Knight.
It's so hard single player.
You never played a
So-
multiplayer?
No, because I'm lonely.
Mm.
Maybe when I was playing TF2 a bit. I don't know. I was way younger when I
Yeah.
played that game,
Mm.
and
Rage more when you're younger.
yeah. Okay. Have you broken anything?
Uh, Yeah.
Because
Broken a few Wii remotes too.
I've broken one mouse, and I've never done it
Oh,
again.
oh, oh
Like
boy. How'd you
if
break
I'm
the
so
mouse?
angry to the point where I want to like slam my fist, I'm gonna do it
Mm-hmm.
somewhere safe that nothing's gonna get hurt, especially me. Because
Yeah,
what's worse than breaking something when you're
just
like
hurting
break
yourself.
is you go to the hospital. You're like, how'd you break your bones? Oh, I punched a wall. You know what I mean? That's so demoralizing. That's so degrading. Like it's so shameful
Yeah.
to break your
I
own.
lost a Call of Duty game.
Yeah. Oh, thank God I wasn't back in the Call of Duty days.
Oh God.
Those were really enough. Those were the good times of video games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Though, just like that it was like the awkward teen phase
Mm-hmm.
of video gaming, but it wasn't like bad
Yeah.
because it was more like it was around the time where it was like when Castle Crashers released and was like
Yeah.
the big huge success stories on the Xbox Arcade. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's like when things really got their footing. You know, like back in like 2010, 2013. Like just like some like smaller games got huge, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there were still your giants like GTA 5, right?
Yes.
And Halo, and Halo was huge back in the day. You know,
Yes, it
Destiny,
was.
Battlefield, Call of Duty, all those like
Yeah.
war-based games. But there are also some other ones that are kind of rising up the ranks, and like things like Minecraft, Terraria, Castle Crashers.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but now it's like things. It's rare. It is rare for a game to get that, like, to start up so small. Like I mean, a game that I can think of that did that so well is Doki Doki Literature Club,
Yes.
because it really is so.
Gosh,
I can only imagine it's like 4 or 5 people on Team Salvato when it first start.
Yes.
You know, someone on the visual, someone on the, two people on the storyboard, and one person on
Definitely.
on the instruments.
Yeah.
And that's really it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it blew up.
Yes.
I mean, I guess you could say that about a few games nowadays.
Yeah. I
Um,
feel like, I mean, I don't want to state the obvious here, but Five Nights at Freddy's, it was
sure,
created by one person,
that's
right?
true, and
Yeah.
that I believe that was on Scott Cawthon's like last dying hope as a
Yep.
game designer, and he was like, you know what, sure, I'll make
His
a horror
last
game.
shot. That was his
Um,
last shot,
yeah, that's
and it
true.
ended up becoming such a popular
And I
franchise.
mean, you got like you got like old games that kind of grew over time. The games like
Yeah.
RuneScape
Yeah,
or like World of
RuneScape.
Warcraft. World of Warcraft was so good, it literally invented Dota.
Yeah. It's crazy, man.
You know, like MOBAs are crazy back in the day.
Yeah.
Uh, um, but now it's just like huge tyrants. I mean, you have like tons of people just waiting. You know, just yearning for Breath of the Wild 2 to come out
Yeah.
or stuff like that. But it's like back in the day, you're like, huh, what's this little game? You know what I mean?
Oh.
What's this little
Yeah.
game? And you try it and it's great.
Yeah. Oh man, Breath of the Wild too. I
Speaking of,
really was expecting an announcement of it yesterday, but I
really,
shouldn't expect anything.
on the Game Awards.
Yeah, the Game Awards.
Yeah,
The Game Awards. It's Genshin won Best Mobile title, which is crazy,
fair enough.
but that was about it.
Um,
Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the movie.
yeah. Was that trailer good?
Yeah, it was amazing, dude.
Yeah. How different did it seem to the first movie?
Very different, considering now they're like incorporating more of the actual Sonic games into it.
Sure.
Like now Jim Carrey's Eggman, which is brilliant by the way. Now he's bald and he has the big stash.
Oh, sure.
And now they have Tails in it. Now they have Knuckles. It's
Shadow the
great.
Hedgehog.
I don't think Shadow will make an appearance yet, if at all.
Yet.
I think if they do a third one, they have to put him in. But
Yeah, Shadow and Silver, gotta get those boys in.
yeah, I don't know how they do Silver, man. Silver's like for the future. He's got his own freaking story, man. I don't know how they do that.
I don't know. Wasn't he Sonic? He was Sonic
Let's
06.
trigger.
He's from 06, right? He was born in 06,
Yeah.
right?
He was born in 06.
God,
Definitely.
that was a rocky start, dude.
He's one of the best Sonic characters, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Like I think Silver is
he's-
awesome,
He's
but
OP as hell, right?
he is. He's got freaking telekinesis.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, Shadow can fucking teleport, apparently.
Apparently, yeah.
In Shadow
He's
the Hedge. Chaos Control!
Yeah.
Okay. If
Oh,
you
they
go,
did have
if you,
a Chaos Emerald in it too. So,
what?
there you go. They did have a Chaos Emerald in it too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting. I like how video games, video game movie adaptations usually suck ass.
Yeah.
But
I
they
mean-
seem to be doing it well with Sonic.
Well, the thing is, right? They've had the movie industry has two knockout movies that people
Mhm.
loved in the movie theaters, where it was based on a video game, which is Detective Pikachu
Yes.
and Sonic.
yes.
So now, if you're making a video game movie, it damn well better be good.
Yeah.
Like,
It
you
damn
have a
well.
huge standard to build on.
Chris Pratt as Mario's an interesting choice.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's gonna be, to me, I'm gonna say it's gonna be very difficult for a Mario movie to be anything better than a Sonic movie.
Yeah.
I mean,
Definitely.
because Mario's such a blank, like one note, like Mamma Mia, kind of character.
Exactly.
I mean, I could get it if they made the movie about Luigi or something.
Yeah, that would be actually pretty great.
That'd be pretty good, right?
Luigi's Mansion movie?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. People love Luigi.
Yeah,
Um,
I love Luigi.
but yeah, I mean, I don't know. If a Mario movie's all right, I'll take it. I mean, it's better than the original,
We're
right?
gonna get like a freaking Captain America Civil War type of deal with Sonic and Mario.
No, that's the Olympic Games.
Oh, right. So we're getting an Olympic Games movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
It'd be great. Okay. I have
Yeah.
a question for you.
Back on topic. Uh-huh.
I have a question for you.
Let's hear it.
What would you kill to see in Breath of the Wild 2?
What would I kill to see? Holy shit.
I mean, not kill.
Okay.
Kill. Don't commit murder. Do not commit murder over Breath of the Wild 2.
no. Do not
I mean,
do that.
I wasn't gonna. I wasn't gonna.
So like I'm holding the head of Nintendo at gunpoint right now. Where is it?
You don't. You're gonna add a little action. I have on my computer. You're gonna add it, right? Miyamoto's like,
Yeah. What? Oh, go
Miyamoto's
on.
like, Mamma Mia, fuck.
Yeah. Mamma Mia, fuck. Do you imagine the head of Nintendo's just like a rated R Mario?
I mean, Miyamoto does not voice Mario. You have to get Charles Martinet.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. So, what would I kill to see? Hypothetically kill to see.
Yeah. What would you want to kill for?
I know, like, the other day we were talking and I said I like how games have an end to them,
Mhm.
but that doesn't really apply for open world games. I like there to be
Sure.
more to do because I feel like with open world games there's so much potential for stuff you can do. And I feel like Breath of the Wild had good post-game content, right? But I feel like there just should have been more to me. Like, more stuff to do afterwards than what we had,
Well, the thing
in my
is,
opinion.
right?
Hmm.
A lot of the post game stuff for Breath of the Wild can be done before you beat Ganon.
That is true.
It's like if you didn't beat all the shrines before you beat Ganon, you can do it afterward, but you can also get the shrines before you beat Ganon,
Hmm.
or all the Koroks, or all the Divine Beasts, or whatever.
That is what you end up doing to preserve the game, is just do as much stuff before you finish it as you can.
Yeah, that's true. Get all the photos,
But
get all stuff like that, right?
yes,
Which, by the way, I did.
you did.
I got all the photos, all the Korok seeds,
I I did not end up doing that.
and all the
Huh.
shrines. I got both hidden towns,
Nice.
and I think I'm like 96% of the way complete to the entire game.
Jesus.
I got all the armor. And besides the amiibo armor, that's not doesn't count. The amiibo armor.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna buy like 30 different Zelda Link amiibos to just get
Amiibos.
armors.
Yeah.
That's what
I've never been a fan of amiibos.
To be fair, I feel that they could dial down that shit before. I mean, also, not to mention, in order to upgrade each of those pieces, you have to use a star fragment
Yeah.
each time, and there are 4 different upgrades for each of them,
Yeah, that's
or
too
3
much.
times that you can upgrade them. So, I mean, good luck getting nine star fragments to complete one set.
Yeah.
But anyway, so
I don't know.
So again, go back to like what was your answer?
Just more post-game content.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like that's something that they could have done. Especially Nintendo is not great with their post-game content. Let's make that clear.
No.
They've never
No.
been, and they're hit. But I would like continuous games that don't continue for a long time, but do continue for a bit after
Uh huh.
their main story is something that I love, just because after the main story you learn to appreciate the game much more, and
Yeah,
like being
that's
able
true.
to play the game after that, you get that appreciation to keep going.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like Mario Odyssey was a step in the right direction with
Yes.
Luigi's Balloon World,
Yes.
where it's an
That
online
was
thing,
fun. Uh-huh.
which means that as long as people are playing it, it
That
will
is
always be something to do.
Yeah, that is another thing that I think I don't know how they do it. I guess like play as Link and Zelda. Even though Zelda's not really a fighter anymore, she's more of a researcher, but I
Yeah,
guess you
I
can
mean they
find
kind
some
they kind of
bullshit way around that.
they kind of quelled her badass mage
Yeah. Like
action.
I could see like something like Twilight Princess Zelda being
Like the ball of
playable.
light and shit.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. You see, okay, here's one thing I think is a big letdown
Hmm.
for okay, I have 2 things. One thing is kind of a little thing,
Hmm.
and it's that I want to see so like in Breath of the Wild, when you beat Ganon,
Yes.
afterward Ganon's still there. Like he's just still there. Like he is,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he
He's
is.
just still there.
Well, I think that's
I know it's
I get what you
it's so you
I
can
get what
keep
you're
fighting him,
yeah.
but just no. Give me don't just
It doesn't feel like you actually did it when
yeah.
that
It just
happens.
it feels incomplete. It's like
Yeah.
he's still kind of there.
Yeah.
What do I do, boss? And so it's like you can be Ganon. I'm
Maybe-
sure about it.
Maybe on a deeper level, that plays into the part of like the whole core of the Zelda series is that no matter how many times you beat Ganon, he'll keep coming back. But-
Sure. I mean, symbolism can only go so far, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's like a side thing. It's like a side thing. If since like I'm assuming Breath of the Wild 2 is gonna have like a fixed kind of look to it.
Mhm.
Like all the structures are kind of gonna go back to like the regular state.
Yeah.
I would love to see some underwater content
Mm.
because the only content in the game that centers around water is Vah Ruta.
Yeah.
But that's rain. And also it's
Yeah.
just kind of lame.
Yeah, it is kind of.
Like I mean the potential
lame.
to have like an underwater cavern swimming.
That would be very cool.
Like something, have like just anything, like a coral reef or
Yeah,
something like
that'd
that.
be cool.
You know, like maybe there's like a side mission where you save a coral reef from like the malice that Ganon's spreading
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. I don't know. Just something underwater would be so cool.
That would be cool. I would be all for that.
So yeah, that's just kind of my take on it. I mean, to be fair, they absolutely could. They absolutely could do that.
Mm-hmm.
But and it's not for me to know until everyone knows. But
Yeah,
I mean,
we
Lord
don't know
knows.
anything about Breath of the Wild 2 right now. I just want to say that, like, at this point in time, there's literally nothing.
There's
we know
one
because
trailer,
It's just.
and
Yeah,
that
there's
was a
one
year
trailer,
ago.
and it's just almost nothing.
We know
So-
Link has a weird like robot arm now.
I guess, yeah. Huh.
I mean,
That's-
what's
that's
that gonna do?
I guess that'll make for new gadgets. I guess I don't know.
New possibilities, if you know what I'm saying.
Sci-fi Legend of Zelda. Oh boy.
New possibilities.
Okay.
You did not get my dick joke.
No, I don't.
He's got a robot hand.
Oh, that's gross.
Don't even go there, dude.
Oh god, Zelda. Oh no.
You mean Link?
Do I?
Oh shit, that's true. Oh shit.
Okay.
Okay, Breath of the Wild Zelda is fucking hot.
She is, dude. That scene where she was like,
Catching a
you
frog.
know, yeah.
She's gonna catch something else if you know what I'm saying.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Very mature. Very mature.
Yeah.
Very mature.
That brings me to my next. I'm kidding.
Who is the hottest anime babe?
This is a serious discussion, all right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I don't watch anime, so
Let's-
I wouldn't know.
You what?
I don't watch anime, so I wouldn't know what the hottest anime babe is.
Oh well,
I wouldn't have good reference.
I have a lot of references.
Okay, don't tell me. I mean, don't.
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 Don't tell him me.
Don't tell him me. Like
It's your
you're
inner voice
confirming to
telling
yourself. You're confirming to yourself what's happening.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
okay. What is your next question?
My next question, actually, this is prior knowledge, but I'm gonna say this really quick before I say this question. The both of us are huge Pokemon fans.
Yes.
We love Pokemon.
Pokemon.
We also
is
hate
epic.
it at times, but
Oh,
Pokemon
yeah,
is
yeah.
still it's still amazing.
It's
despite
great.
its flaw.
Yes. I mean,
Um,
the concept of Pokemon
Gen
is
8.
awesome.
Yeah, it is. And if you like Digimon better, I'm sorry, you're wrong. Anyway,
Yeah,
oh,
you
yeah.
should probably be committed to an insane asylum if you like Digimon more than you like Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's just the truth.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gen 8 just wrapped up, right?
Mhm.
Like it's pretty much done. Now they're doing
Yeah.
remake and they're doing a very highly anticipated game, Legends Arceus, Arceus, whatever you
Uh-huh.
say it.
Is
We
that
do a
like
whole
is that,
discussion on that.
is Arceus supposed to be is gonna be the last Gen 8 game?
I don't think it's Gen 8. I think it's set in it's set in Hoenn.
Or
I
is it-
think,
or is it like-
Sinnoh.
No, it's not in like Sinnoh, but like different, I believe.
Yeah. It's Sinnoh, but like before Sinnoh was Sinnoh.
Yeah, like it was prior. Cause like
Yeah,
your
yeah.
starters are different, so it's like
Hmm. Your
um
starters are different. There's no Pokedex at all. Instead, you're making the Pokedex.
oh,
Yeah, that's the premise of the game. You gotta
that's
make it. This is like the first people who created it.
interesting.
Yeah.
So like, are we gonna see baby Professor Oak?
That would be great, but I don't know. I think the
Um,
professor is somewhat different,
of course there's a
obviously.
different professor. I mean, there's Professor like you or some shit.
Professor Oak? Yeah, no, it's Professor Oak. He's just immortal.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe he's just immortal, boning your mom, boning your
Yeah,
mom.
boning your immortal mom.
Yes, who is also immortal with the Mr. Mime, who's also boning her. Anyway,
Oh my god.
would you is Pokemon Arceus Gen like 8.5 or something? Like Let's Go Eevee?
Uh,
Or it's like not Gen 7, but not Gen 8.
you know, I really don't know how to answer that because they haven't shown any of like they've shown new versions of the Pokemon,
Mm-hmm.
like the old Pokemon. Like they're doing regional variants again, and this time it's the Hisui region. I think it's pronounced. If it's not pronounced that, I'm sorry.
Well,
And they've shown
whatever.
off Hisuian Zorua, for instance, and
Oh yeah.
it's they're but they haven't shown anything like new. It's just
Yeah.
regional variants and then Pokemon returning from past games.
Sure.
I know that what?
No, continue.
Okay. I know that what?
He seems so. He seems
Okay.
they seem like taken aback. Like, whoa,
Yeah, I am taken back. What's going on?
nothing.
It's so
Absolutely
funny.
nothing. Absolutely
You know?
nothing.
You need to learn to share with the right?
uh,
Oh man.
what
What did you just find?
do you mean? What I find?
I don't know what you're laughing at.
I found air particles. Yeah,
Like like
like in the air.
said
Air particles in the air. Uh
Wow, I couldn't have guessed. Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway. My God. So, my original question, before you so rudely interrupted me with your
I'm
air
sorry.
particles in the air, it
Don't
was
make
it
fun of
was.
me and my double air particles.
My original question was, what would you like to see in the next Pokemon generation? If there's anything new that they haven't done before that would be really big, what would you like to see in the next games?
That's
What's a
a
revolutionary change?
that's a great question.
Yeah,
Um,
to make it different.
I would say, you know, I feel like you know how like in Animal Crossing
Hmm.
you have the Nook Miles tickets
Yeah.
where you can go off into an island and you can get some new stuff if randomly.
Yep.
I feel like that would be cool in like Pokemon. Like you use your like you use like a what is it, like a random teleportation platform or some shit,
Hmm.
and or something that would not use fly because you could just fly wherever you want, right? But it's
Yeah.
like somewhere where you go like to this random island. And by God, this would require random generation, and I'm not sure Pokemon devs are capable of doing that. But, I mean, it's a small team. I don't know. I mean,
Yes.
but anyway, yeah, like something where you can just find like new Pokemon or like new items, old things, stuff like that, or like
Yeah.
maybe like Um, so I feel like uh the post game of Pokemon is very varied.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah.
It is.
Where it's like in Johto, you can visit all of Kanto,
Yeah. It's the best
all of
post
it,
game.
and fight every gym trainer. But the
Yeah.
thing is, right, like at the point where you beat the Johto Elite Four, it's just the same shit over and over again. You're just fighting trainers and shit. Like that's it. I
Mm-hmm.
mean,
Yeah.
it's very samey when you go over to Kanto. I would imagine. I haven't even done it,
Yeah.
but then you got like post games like Black and White and Fire Red and Leaf Green, where it's like, oh, you got the Sevi Islands. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And also, we went to there originally? Question mark. But it's like
Yeah.
it's just like, what if there was like a post game where you had like a small snippet of each previous region?
That would be it.
So it's like maybe in Kanto, you get to see Pallet Town and Route 1.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like uh but like maybe you have like a passport that only allows you to go there. A type of passport that allows you to only go to that small area of Kanto.
Mm-hmm.
And then like maybe in Johto you can go to Mount Silver and hang around. Which I know technically is still in Kanto, but
Yeah.
or like, something that's interesting from each region. Like maybe you could explore like Pony Wilds in Alola or
Yeah.
something.
Go to
And-
Ed's Castle in Black and White.
Yeah, something like that, or like make a secret base in Gen 4 3.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like that would just be so cool. Just have like a snippet of like each region. Because having each region as the post game, that'd be insane, and also probably really
That would
boring.
be way too long. Yeah. Yeah.
So just having a little snippet, maybe even more than just like a couple routes and stuff, but like just something where each game is represented in some way.
Mm-hmm. That would be very cool.
You know what would be great? You'll be great.
Oh.
So like, if you have the online service for Nintendo,
Mm-hmm.
you get like these free like games where you can visit old console games,
Yeah.
like NES, SNES
Yep.
games, and it's great, right? Why haven't they done that with fucking Pokemon?
I have no clue.
That'd be fantastic.
It would.
Because some people just, you know how hard it is to find like an original red cartridge or yellow cartridge,
It is.
and not only that, but to buy the Game Boy for it.
Yeah. I feel like their solution to that was releasing them on the eShop or the 3DS.
Wait, they did that?
Yeah, they did. You know that?
No.
Yeah. They have red and blue, silver, gold, or gold and silver. They have. I don't think they have Gen 3, but they have Gen 4,
Mm.
and then obviously Gen 5 through.
Yeah.
The rest is made for it, so.
Well, Gen 4's already on it.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
Gen 4 is DS.
That's true.
Gen 4 and,
is
and
DS.
Gen 5 are on DS, so it'd
Mhm.
be Gen 6 and Gen 7.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool,
Yeah.
but maybe they could do it for the Switch.
Yeah, I mean, nothing's stopping them, so.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they like have they delisted they're all like data for those things,
Yeah.
but whatever. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like, you know what? The reason why they wouldn't do that is because of Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu.
Why?
Because you already have the re-release on there. It's like
Yeah,
why
you know what?
bother?
That's true.
Yeah. As much as we both hate those games.
Those games
Um,
fucking suck.
yeah. If you like Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Eevee, you
It
don't like a
takes
real Pokemon game.
it takes the worst part of Pokemon Go and the
Yeah.
worst part of regular Pokemon games and makes
Hmm.
a weird gremlin child between the two.
Yeah.
Like the cool
You
part about
chooses
Pokemon
probably
Go
the
is
worst
is go
generation to probably choose for that.
like the worst part about Pokemon Go is catching Pokemon. Not is the whole like catching Pokemon to get better stuff.
With the motion controls,
Well, but it's like the
especially.
cool part about Pokemon Go is that it was outside. You can go outside and do stuff,
Yeah,
meet
yeah.
people. That
Hmm.
was the cool part about it.
You
It
can
was it
fight
was
you can fight gym battles with people.
mm-hmm. And but the worst part about the Pokemon games is the grinding. But
Yes.
now you made the grinding even more less fun.
Yeah.
How does that even work?
You catch Pokemon over and over.
Like
And for some
the
reason
the
your
the
Pokemon in your party get XP
the
for
way
it.
you grind is no longer determined by your Pokemon's level and like your trainer ability. It's how you throw a ball.
Mm-hmm.
It's how you move your arm. Like how fun is that? That's not fun at all.
Yeah. I
And
was when I
also,
was
when the Pokemon
mhm.
breaks out, it's like it's actually agony.
Yeah, it is the worst
There's
thing.
nothing you can do about it.
Catching Articuno in that game was hell.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Nothing. I mean,
So
I was worried about legendaries in that game because it was like if they make legendaries just something as simple as throwing a ball at it, I'm gonna be really mad. And
yeah,
while they did have you fight them first, which I was really glad for, it was still at the end of the day, it was still throw your ball at it, and it was like
yeah.
okay,
Not only that,
it's,
but the fucking legendary move. Like, a lot of the Pokemon fucking move.
yes, they moved. I had to
Try
stop.
catching a Zubat. Just try.
It's just so fucking difficult.
Try catching a Jigglypuff. Bouncing side to side. Wee
It's
wee.
they would like and sometimes they'd like do a hit and it would knock the Pokeball away. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Just stop.
Ah.
Let me capture you.
And then they continually give you Pokeballs like forever until you go like way later in the game.
Mm-hmm. You
But
just end
Pokeballs
up
are
having like
useless to catch anything afterward.
yeah. Yeah. And you just had like over 200 Pokeballs for no reason.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh
What was?
yeah. The Pokemon Gen uh what you see is basically a better post game, right?
Wait, say that again.
The what you'd like to see in the next gen for Pokemon in terms
Yeah,
of the
it's
games.
just like a better post game.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Interesting.
I think Sword and Shield knocked it out of the park with post game content.
Definitely. I think it went really well with them.
Well, not only because you could infinitely do max raid battles,
Mhm.
with people in around the world, right? Like it's an online thing.
Yes. Yeah.
You don't even need to get your buddies to play
Yeah.
because some people don't even have buddies. So you know, which is sad, but sometimes it's the case. But
It's
it's like
just sad.
you can do it online with people you don't know, so it's like it's cool,
Mhm.
right? But also having both the Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra is so good.
It is.
And
It
I
is.
think you're able to rematch the two gyms that change based on region or game.
Uh-huh.
Like if you chose like Sword, right? You get the fighting type gym and the
Yes.
rock type gym, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you choose the shield, you get the poison type and the ice type.
Yeah.
So I believe you're able to rematch the one that you haven't fought yet,
Yes.
which is cool.
I like it when they did that.
Yeah.
I don't say
I
that
mean, I don't know why they had to
on spot
had
record, but
the
maybe different games.
I don't know why they had to make one of Sword and Shield's hottest milfs behind the Shield game, but you know.
About
What?
also.
Yeah, I mean, the Ice Gym trainer is a MILF.
Yeah.
I mean, she's thick. She's thick. Dummy thick, even.
Why does it feel like
Oh,
a beautiful female character?
your voice is bugging out, dude. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, you might, hold on. If you could try and fix that, that'd be great.
Hold on. Hold on. Is it okay now?
Yeah, it's great for now.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know just yet. I mean, it could happen later. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're good now. Anyway,
Okay.
off the topic of milfs, because we all
What?
know we could talk about those for hours.
Oh yeah.
I mean, anyway. Hold on. I went out of the keep note. God damn it! I
Mhm.
need to get the question out.
Oh no, why did you go out of it?
I don't know. Where is it? Where is it?
Where is it?
Ah!
Where is it? Where's
Show me
Impulse
the bat
Trigger?
signal.
Where's the Impulse Trigger?
Where the fuck is it?
Well, I hope you all are doing very well.
I don't
Sorry
know where it is.
for these technical difficulties.
Yes. No, it's not that
I was-
difficult. It's just me being a dumbass.
I
Where is
was trying
it?
to. I was.
There it is. Okay, I
was trying
found
to
it.
get nice about it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
Go ahead.
What is your
Yeah.
favorite
Uh-huh.
game art style?
Ooh. Favorite art style?
Yes, that's the question.
Well, that's a very fun question. Wow.
Thank you for
Oh God, I've played so many video games.
lots of them. Like not from a video game, but like you could like say like like cutesy or whatever.
Cutesy.
That's your answer.
Uh, no.
Oh.
I like. Hmm. I like. Gosh, I think of one, but then I think of another, and it's just like, no, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, okay. That's a hard question to answer because it's like each game has their own
A
fitting
very
art style.
unique. Yeah.
It's like yeah, if I go back to Portal 2, right? That art style is so unique to Portal, but it's
Yes.
also really good.
I love the art style of Danganronpa a lot.
Danganronpa.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's just simple enough. You know?
Like that kind of
Like,
weird
it
like
is- it
weird
is-
like
yeah, it
techie
is-
kind
it
of
is-
like
Yeah, it is complex, but it's also like not too much.
yeah,
It's more the simple side. And I like that.
that's true. I mean,
As opposed to like
And to be
Persona,
fair-
which is very complex with its
and,
art
oh,
style.
like super stylized.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
it definitely works to its advantage, but Jesus Christ, sometimes you
Yes.
just have an aneurysm looking at it.
Yeah, the opening for Persona 5 Royal. Like, go watch
Epilepsy
it. It's
warning.
just- yeah. It's very cool. I love it. It's just, man, it's a lot.
Imagine imagine the JoJo intro, but Persona.
Oh. Yeah.
You just have
oh God, I think
your
I'll
brain
do
would
that.
fry.
Yeah. It
But it's like Danganronpa was developed for the PSP, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like I can get it. Like from like on a big screen, Danganronpa doesn't look that great, but on
Yes.
like on a little titchy console like the PSP, that's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think that's perfect. I think with a lot of problems that games have, is that they try to, for instance, it happens with the Switch a lot. Main console games like the PlayStation and the Xbox, they have games that have really high graphics. Like the graphics are very in
Yeah, like The
depth.
Witcher or Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then you port that to the Switch, and it just looks janky.
It doesn't
It,
look right.
yeah, exactly. They really need to. It's because the Switch doesn't. It's not really meant to handle that.
No, it handles like a PS3.
Yeah. So you
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
like, I don't know. You just
I
you
get
gotta
you.
cater to both worlds, but at the same time, it's difficult to do that with the graphics.
Yeah, that's very true. Well,
I think that's one of the very reasons why Persona 5 is not on the Switch. You know, people keep
yeah,
asking for it every year.
that makes sense. I feel like
Yeah.
I I feel like I value simplicity in an art
Hmm.
style over anything else.
Yeah. Simplicity is nice.
Because it's like,
That's like the Pokemon Gen 1 designs. Everybody loves them because they're simple.
yeah, I feel like some of them are too simple though.
That's true.
I feel like Gen 3 nailed it.
Gen 3, yeah, yeah,
Gen
yeah.
3 and 4 Pokemon are like are cream of the crop
Yes.
when it comes to detail and simplicity.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but it's like take a game like Minecraft, right?
Mm-hmm.
The art style is very simplistic, right?
Yes.
But it's like that's the charm of it. It's like I mean, the pixels on Minecraft aren't actual pixels.
Yeah.
Like they're actual. It is like regular like pixels on the screen, like but it looks like they're made of small, bigger pixels, right?
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like games that can do a very simplistic art style could do a lot more with their game.
That's true.
If you take a game like Terraria, which has a lot of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of different, a lot of content, lots of content all over the place, right?
Yes.
But all of it fits.
Yeah.
You want to know why? Because the art style is
They're
simplistic,
simplistic.
right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it, it I don't know. That's just kind of like my take on it.
No, you know what? And another great example of this, because I totally agree. Another a great example would be The Sims with EA, Electronic Arts.
Sure.
Um, Sims 4, like Sims started as the best Sims game still to this day, and that's because they didn't really care about the graphics for that one. They cared about what you could do with The Sims. And
Mm-hmm.
then The Sims 4, when it came out, it didn't have the general things that Sims games usually have, like pools and toddlers. Instead, it had, oh, the ability to create Sims that look like you. Great. It's
Okay.
like
And it's nice to have a malleable face.
yeah, I mean, it is, but like I feel like nobody really asked for that, to be honest.
That's true. That's true.
And the graphics, they improved the graphics. In turn, we had to deal with load screens again because in The Sims 3 you didn't have load screens at all. There were none. You
That
could follow your sim
wow.
wherever throughout the town. Yeah, it was crazy. That everything loaded in.
That's
It's
crazy.
yeah, I know. And then Sims 4, they really wanted to focus on the graphics, but after that, like you cannot interact with the rest of the town anymore unless you want to deal with a load screen that takes ages.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's one of the cases where like working on higher depth graphics and like
Mm-hmm.
more of a I don't know what the word is, like complex instead of simple.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't work out in
I
their
get you.
favor.
I feel like a game. I want to say that there's a difference between complex high definition graphics and flashy graphics. A game that has extremely flashy graphics, Geometry Dash. But that game looks great. like the flashy
Yes.
nature of Geometry Dash makes sense. It just
Yeah.
fits.
Yeah.
And it's still simple, even if it's a bit more like, whoa, crazy.
Mhm.
You kind of get that with like Friday Night Funking.
Yes.
Games like that where it's like crazy. Whoa.
Yeah, exactly.
Or it's like games like Minecraft and Terraria and like other kind of more simplistic games
Hmm.
that also have texture pack stuff, like compatibility,
True, true.
means that there are an infinite number of graphics that could happen.
Yeah.
If you don't like Minecraft graphics as they are, you don't have to deal with that. You can just change it.
Yeah, that's true.
Or same thing with like Terraria or like I'm trying to think of any other games that do that. My cat's meowing in the background.
I mean, could you kind of say that it's a very big stretch, but can you kind of say that like maybe Gmod or Scribblenauts does it?
Yeah, I mean
Scribblenauts is very simplistic as well.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. I really like genuinely
Uh huh.
love Scribblenauts just for that.
Skylox is great. Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
Also it's snowing outside. Haha.
Oh my god, it is.
It's a winter wonderland.
I love it. I love snow.
It's great.
Ugh.
We're gonna get about a foot of it,
Yeah,
which is
it's gonna
great.
look great.
Um,
Yeah.
this is out topic, but I was like, I hope I get snow on my birthday.
Yeah.
Because it's coming up, and I was like, yeah, I'm probably gonna get it.
Oh, when's your birthday?
Mine's on the 19th.
And now you all know.
Yeah. I'm gonna bleep that out.
Wow.
I can.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So
Now
hot.
you all don't
You-
know ever.
Yeah, you'll never know.
You'll never know.
You'll never know that my birthday
You'll
is
never
December
know.
19th, 2003.
Oh no! It's December 19th.
You'll never hear that beep.
You don't even make it like separate beeps. You just make it a long one that just extends to the point where I'm talking about it.
Or like I just add like 3 different channels of talking in the middle of it, so it's just like you never hear that. Oh.
Yeah. All right, I keep getting interrupted.
Oh. You just left me hanging, and I'm like, oh.
No,
I was just like, shit.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. It made it even funnier, I guess. I mean, it was
Because
just
we're
like,
internet funny, man.
yes.
Uh,
Well, I was saying that like, I want to add like
God.
3 different layers of like talking.
yeah.
Like, when I say my birthday, so it's just like.
Oh my god. Oh man.
Can't
Or
hear
you
it.
could just put the Fallout "Please stand by" thing.
Yeah, like the beep.
Yeah. I like elevator music.
Yeah, or just cut it out.
Yeah, or you just cut to a black screen and everybody's like, "What? What happened?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, I was thinking like, when you said that, I was thinking like, what is he planning on adding like freaking audience laughing like in those sitcoms?
What?
Like whenever 2 people in a sitcom make a joke or like say something stupid, you hear like the fictional audience laugh even though there's no audience watching it.
But like also like there's also pause between what they say for the laugh track. So it's
Yeah,
like
that's true.
it's like joke, laughing, and then response.
Yeah.
So it's like, how's it going, Ryan?
Good.
Well, that's great. Oh, that's wonderful.
my god, I never looked at it before. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious.
I mean, think about it, right? Who pauses when they're talking like with one
Yeah.
another? Like, I mean, who does that? Who
Wow.
does
Imagine
that?
you said like something mean to me for like a joke and then just pause.
And then you have the response, which
Yeah.
in a sitcom's case might be even wittier. Well, which I guess you could argue
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah. Which,
it builds up the tension, the comedy, or whatever. Shut the fuck up!
uh,
Using fake laughter that was made in the 50s. So, you know, I was drinking water.
this is off topic, but have you seen Spider-Man 3? The movie?
The one with Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
think so.
Robert Maguire.
That one's actually kind of good, right?
Yeah, no. No, it's not.
Oh.
It's, the second one is good, not the third.
Okay, if
Um,
I remember hearing this
but-
right correctly, I believe
right.
I heard this, and a little birdie told me,
Yes.
that Spider-Man 3, Tobey Maguire is the most comic book accurate Spider-Man.
He is. I'll agree with that.
You know, where it's not like because I remember from this little birdie that Andrew Garfield was a bit too confident,
Yes.
and Tom Holland
Peter
was
Parker
a
was too
bit too
Competent.
was a bit too sidekicky.
Yes.
But with Tobey Maguire, he was still that awkwardness, but it was like he still like he still like did stuff, right? He still like, you know, went around and doing shit. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Which I guess I want to say Tom Holland appeals to a different audience
Mm-hmm.
than before, but yeah, that's just kind of my thing on it. If you want to talk about Spider-Man 3 in a more of a you know, more detailed analysis.
Spider-Man 3, I was only going to talk about the scene where, you know, it's an iconic scene. It's where Peter Parker, Toby's Peter Parker,
Mm-hmm.
he's like under the effects of the Venom thing, the symbiote, and people have dubbed it the emo part, and he's like walking around New York City and he's dancing and he's like pointing at people because it's like it's a music scene, and he does this fucking like dance in front of a store where he's like thrusting out his crotch. And I watched a video years later of that scene, but without the music, how it would like look in real life, and I couldn't stop laughing. It's like if you take away the music from certain scenes and take away the audience laugh from sitcoms, it just looks so stupid.
Well, not only that, but like, wasn't that done in real, like, in a real street?
Yes, it was.
And like people like looking at him like, what the fuck?
I think so.
Like, you just see like a little like a lady like look behind her like, what the are you doing, dude? What's wrong with you?
Is that Tobey Maguire?
Yeah, well,
Why
I
is
mean
he dressed like
that's
that?
probably a lot way before people actually knew him.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know, man.
I mean, Tobey
Spider-Man 1
Maguire
was pretty
nowadays
successful.
is famous for being mad at photographers because he
Yeah,
rightfully
yeah,
should
yeah.
be. You know, like
Yeah.
paparazzi.
Mhm.
Yeah, where it's like
Oh my
yeah,
god.
I hate paparazzi, dude.
Yes.
Absolutely despise it
God.
because their job is to be annoying.
Yeah, that is their job.
Like they're paid
It's
to
like-
be it. But it's like the thing is, right? If you let it happen, then you're giving in.
Mhm.
But if you don't, if you get all mad about it, then more publicity for them, and also you look like a douchebag
Yeah.
because people are like moths to a flame.
Yes.
So
It's unfortunate, but it's what happens.
okay,
Paparazzi
if
sucks.
you go back to the art style thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So far of the games that you've
topic.
recently played,
Yes.
what is your favorite art style?
Of the games that I've recently played.
Not of all time, because that's way too many to list.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Huh. Well, I would say I would say Genshin Impact. I know
Sure.
that's like overkill, but I do
It's
think
overkill.
that it's overkill.
Like you say it's overkill?
No, it's a mobile game.
Oh,
No.
I thought you said overkill. I was like, oh, geez.
No, I like. I'm a big anime guy, but that's not the reason why I like it. I think that's the different abilities that the characters can have because they're
Uh-huh.
constantly releasing new characters, and they all have just very different, unique, creative art styles to them
Yeah.
and designs, and
Yeah, I get you.
I love it. Like I get to see a new one almost every month. It's nice.
Yeah, that is really cool. I mean,
Yeah.
the I have no way to like be like, oh, that's cool. Well, here's mine. Like, here's mine.
Yeah.
Because you know it's Terraria.
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
playing Terraria for like a fucking month now.
Yeah. I mean, that's all right. Terraria is a good game.
Yeah. Yeah. For those who don't know, I just vomit information about Terraria to Ryan until he gets bored. And it's great.
Yeah.
I'm just like, hey, you want to know about the fucking Klinger staff? And then Ryan's just like, sure, I guess.
Sure. Yeah. Why not?
And then I'm like, well, the Klinger staff. Okay. So you do you want to?
Goes off on a tangent to
Yeah, and it's
play
like,
something else, sir.
so the reason why the whole game exists is because it's one fucking weapon.
Yeah.
And
It's great though because like I don't know, it's fun to see someone so passionate about something.
Yeah. Well, it's like there's something in psychology where it's like the best way to learn is to teach someone else.
Yeah.
Which by the way is a good study tactic in college. If you go to college,
Mhm.
is to like either talk to a chair or talk to someone else you know. Because I mean, I'm serious. Like talking just to a chair or something, or just to yourself or whatever. Like as if
Yeah.
you're teaching it, you
Mhm.
often will get yourself caught up in the questions that you have in your own brain.
Yeah.
So even if there's nobody in the room, if there is, then go for that because you probably have questions that even you wouldn't have thought of.
Yeah.
In retrospect, but yeah, I don't know. It's just interesting to talk about. It's just like, well, it's like a game like Terraria just has so many different levels of like,
Mhm.
oh, what you can talk about. How far does this thing go?
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's a ton of games that like you could do that for.
Um.
I mean,
Yeah.
I know you don't really typically play like creative games,
Mhm.
so it's a little less so, I would say.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
I could.
you
I mean, I
could
could
probably
talk
like
about.
talk about the story of Persona 5, but that's like a standalone thing. Like once you've told it to
Yes.
me once, I know it.
Well, the thing that I do with story games is like. Hello.
Huh?
Discord conked out on me for a second.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
So the thing that I
Dude,
like to do.
you say conked?
Yeah, conked.
Dude, conk is the name I gave my Rowlet when I played Ultra Sun. Like
I ever heard that
4 years ago.
like, saying?
Hmm?
Have you ever heard that saying? Like conked out?
Mm-mm.
No?
No.
That is a thing. I believe.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I must.
Hmm.
This is the part of the video where we de-evolve into Minecraft villagers.
I'm drinking water, you clod. Ah, fuck.
Careful.
I'm gonna die.
You're gonna die.
No, I mean, like 80 years from now. But
So
yeah,
will I.
yeah, that's
Oh my
great.
god, I'm perpetually scared right now.
Okay, why?
I don't want to de-evolve into a Minecraft villager. Yeah, you do that. You do the noises very well.
Hold on. Let me hold on. No one on the podcast will get this because um I'm doing this on Discord.
By the way, Discord closed on me. That's why I'm perpetually scared. But I'm opening it back up.
Oh.
I don't know how that happened.
That's why you're scared?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Everything good?
Yeah. You're back?
I'm back.
Okay, great. I sent you an image.
I see that.
I'm a villager. I want your
So
paper.
Sorry about that.
Or something.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I will buy glass or some shit. I don't
A
know.
PNG
Yeah.
of
Of an old emerald, by the way. This is the old texture.
Yeah. This is the OG texture. I'm saving that image. Thank you.
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
But yeah, what were we
What
talking
I was
about?
gonna say at the talking about
Before your internet rudely interrupted you.
yeah. Sorry about that. So
It's alright.
Whoops. So yeah, you were talking about how you can continuously talk about Terraria, and if I can do that with the
Yeah.
games that I play,
Uh-huh.
I don't talk about the elements of the game mechanics so much as the elements of the story and how things can connect, and like, because we do this for a certain hobby of ours that I won't go into, but we often make connections like these for story purposes, and we like forget
That's
about
true.
like whoa, and I do that for I do I do that for the story games that I play. I like make connections that I didn't see before. I'm like, wow,
That's true. That's true.
I didn't realize that,
Yeah.
and that's what I would like. That's what I would talk about a lot.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I say I'm on the Minecraft, the Terraria kick right now. I'm sure if I got into a different game, I'd be like, oh well, there's that reason, here's this reason, here's this.
Mhm.
I could talk endlessly about those games, but now it's just Terraria. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
You have a question prepared?
Oh, I need to pull up my notes again. Down under the spotlight. By the way, that one texture, that one pixel on
I see it.
that emerald, it is annoying the crap out of me.
Yeah.
That doesn't look right.
Is that like from was that always there?
I don't know. Was it?
I know.
Because the more I look at it, the more out of place it looks.
I don't know. How did I never like notice?
I don't know, man. It is messing me up. Okay, alright, let's see here.
God, okay. Let me switch to like a different this Discord tab because Jesus Christ, that's bugging me.
Yeah, no. I'll just scroll up. Okay. Oh boy, this is a controversial question. Uh-oh, controversial All right. So,
What's your question?
Okay. So, I'm not gonna say that question yet.
Okay.
Let's say life just decides to give you all the free time in the world. Suddenly, everything just doesn't matter anymore. Like,
Okay.
you get all the free time you want. You can do anything you want. You also have the opportunity to try out a completely new game genre that you might be unfamiliar with. What genre would you pick and why?
Oh. see, I played a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only one that I haven't really touched is MMORPGs.
Mm-hmm.
Because I played Grand Strategy, Real Time Strategy, MOBAs,
Yeah.
uh, MMOs, RPGs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like single, sandbox games.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, like tycoon games, even
Yes.
adventure games. Story games.
Yeah.
Platformers. All those games. I feel the only one I haven't touched is MMORPGs. So like, if I could maybe have time to get into RuneScape or something,
Yeah.
that would be cool. I'm talking the old RuneScape, the old one.
Yeah. The old game.
The old poopy textures.
Yes. The OG.
Everything looks like fucking trash because it
RuneScape,
does.
yeah.
What does RuneScape even look like?
You can search it up, but there's a GIF of it. It plays the best music behind it too.
RuneScape.
Yeah. And there'll be just a guy
Death
falling on the
Plateau?
ground. No, just search in images. And there'll just be a guy on grass.
Hold on. It's a GIF, right?
Yeah.
Tool. I can't GIFify on computers.
GIFify.
On your phone you can put the search image search into I'm getting I'm getting the I'm not getting people dying. I'm getting death as a person.
Yeah, but hold on, maybe I could send it to you. Can you send GIFs on Discord? I don't
Yeah.
really know. Okay, cool.
I think so.
Okay. That's it.
Wait, he's falls to the ground. and then just That's great. So yeah, maybe RuneScape, maybe a World of Warcraft kind of deal.
Yeah.
That'd be great. It'd be wondrous. It'd be wondrous.
Nice. Would you like to get? Or why would that be your choice?
Wait, say that again. Yeah, kind of.
Why would that be your choice?
Well, I mean, if it's really the only game genre I touched, I haven't played. So because again I've even played FPS games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. Although if I had to pick one where I had played but not too much,
Mm-hmm.
probably MOBA.
Mm.
Not because I say I've played MOBA, but I've only played Pokemon Unite.
Yes.
But it's all the MOBAs I know are toxic as hell.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard
Well,
the tales of Dota 2,
Yes.
which are just horrendous. So
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
It's League of Legends. And
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
Smite.
There's I haven't played any card video games like Hearthstone or Artifact.
Ah, that'd be interesting.
Those games I bet are pretty fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of, that's my answer, bro. Well,
Nice.
what would you play? What would you choose?
What would I choose?
If you have a million hours of time just to play whatever.
Yeah.
and like something they haven't explored yet. You know, you could say one game. I'm gonna say.
You know, I know what you're alluding to.
I'm not. I'm not.
I know,
I'm not gonna say its
I
name.
know you're alluding.
I'm not gonna say its name. But I mean, you know what I'm talking about.
I know you're alluding to. Well.
Okay. Okay.
Are you calming yourself down?
No, I don't even know anymore. I don't even know anymore, dude. I just lost all sense of ability.
I would.
My voice is waning, kind of.
Yeah, I would
So.
choose. Dude, I would choose a platformer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it! What do you look for in an open world game?
Oh. It's gonna. But I was gonna really lead somewhere else. What do I look for in what?
In an open world game.
In an open world game.
Yeah.
Random encounters.
Really?
Those are my favorite thing.
Like, what do you mean by random encounters?
Or it's still fun. Like in Breath of the Wild, right? At the beginning of the game, I just wandered. I ran into the stone.
Like you just like. Oh, the Stone Talus, yes.
Yeah.
The one on the plateau, encounters. Right?
Yeah.
Dude, I fought that guy like 3 times. I died every time.
Yep. I'm
trying to kill it.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? But
I didn't know is that you could blow up its arms with bombs.
I didn't know that either.
But now I do. So.
Wow. Now I feel like an idiot.
Well, I mean, also you were like 20 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't really blame yourself.
So I felt like an idiot.
But yeah, is that your go?
I love just that, and like that links into like the whole world boss kind of thing, like creating just random super hard enemies to fight throughout the entire world that just roam, and you just find them randomly and you fight them. It's just it gives you a what's around the corner kind of feel, because you don't know what could jump out at you.
Yeah, I feel like
and I like that.
The thing that I value the most in an open world game is the balance between action and calm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like a game that has that like balance where it's like you could just go ahead and wander anywhere and like you can just like look around and there might not be anything around. Like you go in like Breath of the Wild. If you go back to Breath of the Wild again, right? You're just exploring like the Gerudo plateaus, right? And you're just having a good time there. You're just like visiting, like you're kind of just chilling there. There's not a whole lot going on. All right, you can appreciate the game.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna ignore your queen there.
Yeah.
And but there's also like really action-packed areas, right?
Yes.
But like that diversity in the game feel is so important to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, you can see that like in Minecraft, right? Where it's like sometimes we can just like sit there and wander. You can just walk around, eat some food, 10-day animals.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or whatever. Those times where you're draining an ocean.
Yeah.
Or you're fighting the wither or whatever. Or there's times where you can go in hardcore mode, and the next cave track could be your last.
Yeah.
All because you forgot to, bring a water bucket.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, never not forget. So, I mean, come on.
Never. Yeah.
But yeah. So
Yeah.
that's just so cool. Just have that disparity where you can just like chill and appreciate stuff.
Yeah. I I feel like Genshin Impact doesn't do that well. I feel like I
Oh,
you do get points where you do get to just explore,
yeah.
but there are a lot of enemies around the world,
Yeah.
and it's just like a lot of them, and like you can like go unnoticed
Around
if
like
you just
every
like walk
character.
around them. Yeah,
Around like every corner of the game where you're just like, oh, cool. I know they're enemy.
more more enemies. The enemies are like easy to kill, but it's still like just they're there.
Yeah, there's never like a calm moment.
Yeah, there are these slimes that like hide into the ground, and you can just like walk around and be walking, and then suddenly a slime just jumps out of the ground and attacks you.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of thing is
Yeah, I
like,
get you.
yeah,
Um,
but it's
so,
interesting.
so you have one more question for us, right?
One more. This is a final question.
The
Might be
final,
weird to end
final
on a question
question.
like
The
this, but you know
final
what?
question.
It's the final countdown.
Do do
Um,
do do do
no,
do.
no, no. That's not what we're doing
Oh,
here.
oh, okay.
I'm
Sorry.
sorry. Sorry. You know what? It's fine. You came to the wrong party. It's all right.
It's all right. Whatever. Say your question. Say your
Feels weird
question.
to end on a question like this. I actually wish I'd done it in reverse, but you know what? It's okay.
Wait, I have one more
So,
question.
you do?
Yeah. Yeah. We both
Ah,
have five. You started.
ah, ah, ah.
So
All right. I forgot. All right. Okay. Let's do this.
you got this, Ryan.
So, yeah, I got this.
Maybe like hyping yourself up, like you got this.
Come on. All right. So, going back to Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
This is a slightly controversial question.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably the most controversial you can get with Pokemon.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the Nat Dex situation in Sword and Shield?
Oh. I don't give
Yeah.
a shit
And why is that?
because I mean I don't know. Whoopsie daisies, Beedrill's not in it. Shucks. Like I mean,
Yeah.
Beedrill's my favorite
I-
Pokemon, but it's like he's not in it, or it's
Mhm.
not in it.
Yeah.
But it's like shucks.
Shucks.
But there's lots of other Pokemon I can catch.
Yeah, exactly. You could get a new favorite from the new Pokemon.
And again, I will always say this. The National Dex was also cut in Generation 7. They just had every Pokemon in it.
Yeah.
Like you could port Pokemon from old games into it. Not just have not certain Pokemon just not exist. The National Dex was cut in Gen 7.
That's true.
When people say the National Dex cut, they mean the Pokemon cut.
Yeah.
So
Which is like I've always thought Gen 5 was very brave to do the only new Pokemon type of thing.
yeah.
And like
Well, it was
completely cut
trying
out
to
the old.
emulate Generation 1.
Yeah. And
I
I
mean-
feel like this is a very popular opinion, but I feel like new Pokemon games should just do that.
Oh, I just have
Because-
only new Pokemons.
Yeah. Because like if you just keep playing Pokemon games over and over when a new one comes out, but you only want to get this specific Pokemon, everything else be damned. That's not really the point of playing the new ones. The point of playing the new ones is experiencing the new stuff. You know,
That is true. You bring a
you've
good
already
point up.
gone on adventures with this Pokemon. You've already done stuff with them. You know, it's okay to have new favorites and still
Mhm,
love that old
mhm.
one.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And you know what? Not
So-
having that Pokemon in your new game makes it all the more special.
Yeah, there you go. And then there you go. Leon, Isle of Armor, and Crown Tundra, they eventually probably maybe have added that Pokemon for you. I don't know. That
Yeah,
was me
maybe,
with the Molga, but
maybe.
you know,
Wait, what?
it was me with the Molga because Isle of Armor they added a Molga, but I still chose not to use a Molga in Crown Tundra. So
Yeah. I mean,
I captured one, but you know.
did they add a? Did they I know they had Sudowoodo in the
Yeah.
base game.
Yeah, you freaked. Yeah, you freaked out. You saw Zudo.
I was like, what? They have a boy.
Whoa.
And then you know what else I saw?
Hmm.
Barboach.
Oh my god.
I saw Barboach.
Oh
And I was like,
my fucking god!
I was in there like, wow.
Are you gotta be kidding me! On a podcast? On a podcast? I wasn't expecting this!
I can't believe they added God in the game.
I'm seething with rage! Never before has something so simple has been so angry!
My God.
Damn it!
Just fucking like throw something.
Up, dude! God!
I'm in tears, dude.
For context, this boy, this man right here, Galaxy Boy, he's been he's been saying, "But am I right?" Every fucking day I've talked to this dude,
I just say Barboach, am I right? And it just pisses him off.
and slowly it has made me despise loaches
Barboach.
and barbed wires, and specifically the combination
Of the two.
of barbed wires and loaches. Barbed loaches.
Barbed loaches. Barboaches. Barboach is epic.
Barboaches.
I love Barboach.
No. No. No.
Yeah. Praise our Lord Barboach. Put a graphic up.
You were waiting this entire fucking time to do that, weren't you?
No.
You were just plotting it.
No.
You were like, when should I finally say Barboach?
No, you want to know what? You want to know what?
What?
The entire time when people were talking about like the cut of like what Pokemon they kept, I was like, you know, I can mention Barboach.
Oh,
I
God.
don't have to though, but then I did. And it was funny.
What?
It was
That's
great.
funny.
It was great. Okay.
It
I have one
was-
more question.
it was- wait.
I have one more
Okay,
question.
alright.
Then this comes to a
Let's
close.
do this. Did you say the best for last?
No. Actually, you know what? That's actually pretty good. That's actually a pretty good one.
Oh, okay, alright. Well,
Let's
that's
say-
that.
Let's say you have the know-how and also the capabilities of doing this. AKA, if you were a game designer, what game would you make?
Ooh.
If you could only make one game. One game.
Ooh. Okay. I think that is the best one so far, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, wow. Now listen, I play a lot of fighting games.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably make a fighting.
If you make a fighting game?
Yes. I love implementing different ways combos can go. Love making characters.
Sorry.
Bless you. I love.
I coughed.
love
I
making-
coughed.
Bless you. I
No,
love making.
excuse you.
uh, no, bless you. I love making characters different from one another, like fundamentally different, like
Oh, sure.
core deep down different.
Like
Like
Overwatch, yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like every character is different from one another. Not a single one feels like copied and pasted or anything like that.
Sure, sure, sure.
I would try to do that with a fighting game and also make the art style because a lot of newer fighting games have like crazy art styles. I feel like it's going back to the roots of making it simpler like Street Fighter. But
Oh, I think there was one that was like very simple.
yeah,
Um, kind of like uh, uh, what's the one where you're a girl and you're climbing a mountain?
you're a girl and you're climbing the mountain?
Yeah, it's like Mario Maker kind of, where it's like all pixelated.
I
You're climbing
wouldn't know that one.
you're climbing a mountain.
If I search up girl climbing a mountain game, I'm probably gonna get something really weird.
I mean, maybe look it up. Celeste.
Celeste. That's what you're talking about.
Yes, you're a girl climbing a. Fuck.
Bless you.
God, stop. Um, you're a girl climbing a mountain, but it's like that. Would it be like that art style.
Yeah.
You know, like kind of all like 8-bit and like bits. Like kind of like chippy.
Yep.
Okay.
Follows a young woman named Madeline who attempts to climb the mountain, Mount Celeste. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't played it, but I heard it's really good.
I haven't played that one. I kind of want to play it. Huh.
I heard that's a really good story.
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
played the new Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur's it's not the best fighting games, but it's all right. Their stories are usually very complex. I wouldn't have a complex story as well. Like that's a very simple premise for Celeste. I would have a simple premise. I wouldn't have like freaking swords that are alive and take over like the person who wields them and like no, there's always a nightmare.
I get you. I get you.
It's very convoluted.
Yeah, that'd be a cool game.
What about you?
Um,
What would be your answer to
see,
this question?
I already had a concept for a game.
Really?
I wrote down in a Google Doc and made characters for it. I drew characters for it.
Wow,
Um,
that's crazy.
and it was like a mixture of like Just Cause
Right.
and Castle Crashers,
Interesting.
where like your goal is to, it's like, um, your goal is to like, it's like a beat 'em up almost, where it's like your goal
Yeah.
is to like stop something or go somewhere or do something, right? And there are these 4 characters, right? This is where it comes in with the Castle
Hack and
Crashers,
slash.
and it was like one of them was like a huge like brute. Okay, okay, they were all like stick figure esque, right? And they're all like black,
Yeah.
like ninjas, and like they had, like ninja clothing, right?
Yeah.
And they had different colors to signify them, right? So there's one that was like a big brute, and it was like the color for them was red, and they could like punch stuff and throw things.
Huh.
And there was one that was green that was like tall and lanky and would like swing their arms like over things, like a bat almost, like giraffes like swing their necks.
Yes.
It was like craning, like boom, boom,
Dang.
and like demolish shit that way. One, the orange one was like really tiny. It was like really agile, and it was like there's like a little gremlin, like a little rat, right?
Wow.
And it could like get into like small places and like kill shit.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one was a blue one, and it was like a regular sized person, but he had huge hands, and he liked to scratch and claw at shit. and could like
Yeah.
and could like throw stuff too.
Wow.
Um, and the goal was to like again stop something, but like you could go there in any number of ways, and each way was that each character could go was unique to that character. It's like they were all going to the same place, but like each character could go through that place in a different way, and they wanted
Yeah.
to. And like each place, it would like it would require like all four people doing something unique to that character in order to complete the objective.
Yeah.
So like at the end, like the tiny character would have to go somewhere tiny in order to go to complete the objective, right?
Yes.
The tall person would have to reach something really high. The big brute would have to like break a wall of some kind to get to where they were going, and then maybe the big hands guy has to like throw something. In,
Yeah.
like, in a certain way.
Huh.
I think it'd be really cool to just have like a teamwork based like kind of like do what you want, but not like open world or like just like sandbox, but more just like
Mhm.
unique options to do anything. Like you can
Yeah.
tackle the situation differently in every situation.
That would be very cool.
Kind of like how like in Just Cause or like in you know I'm trying to think of any other games that like do that where it's just like you have in indescribably a large amount of things you can do
Mhm.
in each scenario. It's kind of like Zelda,
Yeah.
but less like again less open world,
Mhm.
more level based. So
Interesting.
but it's all combat focused. There's like enemies everywhere, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, that's like my my vision of a game.
That would be a very cool game. Reminds me of
Oh, I had a title for it. I had a name for the game.
really, what is it?
It was called Rocked and Loaded.
Ah,
And the thing is, right,
Locked and
the
Loaded.
story was it was like these four people are like mutants, like science experiments,
Yeah.
and they were created by people who wanted to like screw the government,
Mhm.
who are like not like because I'm like anarchy whatever, but like
Mhm.
they were like that. They were like outcasts of society, and no one liked them, so they created like these mutants that destroy everything.
Wow.
You go through military bases and destroy shit,
Nice.
and then you like, and it's like you no that would be the enemies. They'd be like tanks, you know, like and like like troops and stuff, and like cannons and helicopters and shit like that. And it'd be cool because you got like different like areas of the world because it could like legitimately tie into like real life.
Yeah.
You could have one place that's like set in Japan
Yeah. That's
or
true.
something like that because it's
They're
like
all around the world.
yeah, and it's like each different you can like tackle each different section of of the military. Like a naval battle and
Mhm.
shit like that. Like like in a mountainscape or whatever. In a very in an Arctic tundra or
Yeah.
in a vast desert.
Yeah.
All these different things could just like do something differently. Like maybe the sandstorm has it's like a sandstorm in the desert, right? And it's
Mhm.
like and like you had to work around that, right? Like maybe the tiny guy gets blown away by the wind a lot more,
That's true. Oh wow.
or like
Yes, they have to like
some of
cling
that.
on to the big guy.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? That could. That was one thing I wanted to do. It's like little like, small like teamwork based things, like different combinations of each people be able to do something like that. Where it's like I had this idea where it's like you could take the blue guy that was like that could throw stuff,
Mhm.
and take the tiny guy and throw it at a helicopter and destroy it.
Dang.
Because the tiny guy would just latch on and like destroy everything.
Yeah.
So
Huh. That reminds me of Sonic Heroes.
yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
suppose.
Yeah.
I see where your head's at.
Yeah. I like the teamwork kind of games like that. Like
Yeah, dude.
even Sly
You know,
Cooper.
I had this concept
Mm-hmm.
of a Sonic Heroes game that was actually good.
Yeah. Like the
So
Sonic
like
Heroes too.
like so like Sonic Heroes, like it's cool to have like your friends there, right? And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like every character is kind of like as fast as Sonic. Like Sonic is kind of shitty.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know how they
But the
all
thing is,
could
right,
keep up with them.
the way I would fix that is because is have like there's like a little gadget, right?
Mm-hmm.
That Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles all share, and they all like morph into this one like hologram version of each of them. So like, but like it wasn't like an amalgamation. It was more like
Mm-hmm.
you could swap between the three, but that would be the sole character that's running. So like
Yeah.
in every scenario, right? Knuckles and Tails would run slow, but Sonic would run
Yeah.
fast. But the way to
Huh.
get around obstacles, like breaking stuff or flying over it, you had to switch over to Tails or Knuckles.
Yeah.
And again, like each character would have a different thing they can do. Um, and you can do different combos. You can face between them really fast and stuff like that. You know, I don't know. That'd be interesting.
Mm-hmm. That'd be interesting. Yeah. I
So
like that
like
idea.
each character felt equally important, but each character was situational in their own right.
Yeah.
So like Sonic is good with like running and spin dashing, right? So like if there's an area where you can only spin dash or run, then Sonic is your go. But
Yeah.
if there's something you need to break or something you need to like throw, then Knuckles is your guy,
Yeah.
right? And then same thing with Tails. It's just like I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. Yeah, and that's all the questions.
Yeah, that is all. Woo!
That's all the woo
Woo!
whoopie do and
Whoop.
just on time too.
Whoopie do.
And just on time too. We're about at the 2 hour mark right now.
Dang.
So
2 hours.
uh, as you're gonna hear my outro,
Oh.
Brian.
Right. Is
So
it the? Is it?
no, it's not the screech. It's not the screech.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
So yeah. As always, guys. I'll catch you guys later. And I'll see you lads later. Take care.